Okay, so what we want to do is, okay, we just picked up this nice little sword. The Blade of the Endless Path is from doing the dungeon underneath our little fort here. You had to pick up 4 pieces for basically a sword that got broken into 4 pieces. Take it to somebody who can put it back together. We did, and that's the thing we get, which is pretty nice. And now the question is who do we want in the party? Because stuff going on. Nothing new to report. Nothing new to report. Stuff. Because who can use a sword? Adir technically can use it, but he's our tank, so he's sword and board. Paladin, she's got a nice sword already. Could give it to the barbarian, but she's spec'd out for dual wielding, but we'd have to retrain her on that one. Be more two-handed based, which is a thing. But the thing is we could bring either one of them into the party, swap out for the monk, even though the monk's doing pretty well. We don't want to give up the tank. Gimpy, of course, is the main character. He's our healer priest. This is our Cypher, who is just too strong to not have in the party. And Aloth is our main big damage dealer, group, area effect stuff. So can only really, we could swap out both of them. Could probably maybe respect the Paladin to tank. And then have her tank with the two-handed sword. That's a possibility, right? And have her do damage. We can try it out and see how it goes. I'm sure it'll go awesomely. But we have to strip them of parts first. If we do that, I think. Scon's Pledge, this is 2 per rest. That's 15 endurance. That's not spectacular. Resolve, perception. Oh, Paladin can't wear a hat anyway, so big deal there. Heavy armor. Once it gets stuff to just... Oh, this ring, though. Spirit Bane and Vessel Bane. So that's damage resistance to... Where is it? No, it's more damage against spirits and vessels. Oh, how long have you been wearing that? Actually. To you. Gauntlets of Might and stuff. Decrease critical hit damage taken. More endurance. All defenses, damage reduction. Oh yeah, that's a really nice cloak for tanking. Yeah, that stuff you can keep. So you're good. And then the monk's not really... Oh, the rings. Hold on to that one. His cloak, more will, just in case. And that should be it. Okay, so we will
see you when I see you.
You take you and you. That's right, get busted. Oh, she needs to level up too. So anyway, make her tank damage there.
I'm ready.
Why would she have a cloak of intellect? Intellect is good for what? Area effect, duration, and will. Okay, so that makes sense for her because of her buff. It'll increase the range of that, right? Little paladin stuff. Does that make sense for you? And then damage distance on piercing and stashing as opposed to might. That's more damage. She can be more tanky, so this belt would be better for her. See how the belt we picked up. Decrease critical hit taken though. Actually do that. Give you that belt. He doesn't have a whole lot of stuff. Oh, we have multiples of that. Oh, sorry, that's the Mike 3 belt. Because, less damage or more damage? More damage. And then the cloak, saving throw stuff, deflection 5. Oh, do that one instead. Morning Star. And as far as weapons go, we want you to use 2 slots. Nice big sword. And then she's using this one, which is the Tidefall, which is pretty nice. Okay. Ah, the rings and stuff. Her ring, she's got the freedom and piercing proof. So, plus 25 defense against hobbled, stuck, paralyzed attacks. That's good. Damage reduction against piercing. That's more about the other stuff there in that ring. And then deflection ring. What is your... Hold on to that one for now. I think Mrs. Kimpy's calling. And yes. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm back. So you... Oh, the Ogre Might stuff. Oh, we also got these Consuming Rage, Might, and Constitution, so that'll work for her. And your cloak is just all those 5s up there. You got that one. All defenses, max endurance, damage reduction. I'm wondering if you should be wearing that instead of the intellect one. Eh. Less damage, right? Grants overwhelming wave when hit by a critical hit, 1 per encounter. Overwhelming wave does crushing damage, stun for 8 seconds. Rather have the intelligence? I think so. Not usable by a wizard? What? Doesn't say that anywhere. Why would that not be usable by a wizard? Oh, only a paladin. Okay then, never mind. So your armor is light armor. That's best. Oh, that's
You did it wrong.
her breastplate.
This is how you do it. Warg. Please excuse me. That was embarrassing.
You
I
might
meant
too.
to say. Jag.
So of this stuff for her, what would that be good for? Doing tanking, two-handed weapon stuff. Of those stats. Damage and healing and might. Constitution, endurance, and health. Dexterity, action, speed, and reflex. Perception. Interrupt accuracy, that stuff. Intelligence. Resolve. Concentration, deflection, and will. Actually, probably should do that one, I think. Oops. Resolve. So our will's up to 80. Deflection is a paltry 54. Not very good for tanking, but now it'd have to do, I think. Of course, we have to respec her, and no, do we have? Yeah, we actually respec both of these guys, both of them. Need another ring. Might as well give you deflection 5. What else do we have in storage? Not you. That's +1's not going to stack with the cloak that the paladin's wearing, and you don't really care about intelligence, so. Fast draw. Oh, weapon change recovery. Never mind. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Have to find out how it goes. So we don't really have a ring to give her that really matters here. Yeah, we live. So, how to respec. Defense is horrible. Oh, I mean, this is just damage reductions. Never mind. It's fine. What about you? Your damage reductions are not good at all. Oh, you're so much better. Because of her armor. Armor efficiency, thick skin, and cloak of comfort. That's part of it. Okay, well.
I'm ready.
Don't you have to? It's certain. Certain merchants allow you to respec, isn't it?
Sure.
Treasury?
How do you do?
If it can be used to heal, I have it for sale. Show me your stuff. There we go. There's our retrained character. So, we want to train you. It's 1200. right now. Okay, so tanky. So we want survival, athletics, more survival. Okay, so intense flames. Conquers the power of a paladin's flames of devotion, increasing its damage. It's plus 25% damage as burn. Flames of devotion, 2 per encounter. Speed is instant. Deep faith. Deflection. Plus 3 to all defense except deflection. So plus 4 to deflection, plus 8 to all the others except deflection. Modifies Flames of Devotion's AoE plus 20% attack speed for 7.5 seconds. 2 per encounter. Oh, this is her attack thing. But if we want to do tanky, this is probably where we should do Deep Faith, right? Okay, more survival. Land hands, so let's focus. Friendly aura, plus 6 accuracy, plus 15% of grazes converted hits. Hellish charge, move speed, defense when disengaging, endurance. Friendly aura, plus 3 damage reduction, plus 15% of incoming hits converted to grazes. That is definitely tanky. Survival. Save those points. Well, they probably should have at least 1 point of stealth. Tense flames. So, nearby allies gain attack speed. Meaning swift victory. Yes. More survival, because we actually like to get that up to the second damage reduction, which is 7. We're at 6 now. No, sorry, 5 now. Lay on hands, inspiring triumph. So inspires all allies in the vicinity when the paladin downs an enemy, providing a temporary bonus to all defenses. Zealous focus. Accuracy, great. It's not too bad either. Rating exhortation. Hostile effects suspended. That one. Sworn enemy. Marked. Plus 20% damage accuracy against marked target. Let's do lay on hands. What level are we at? 5. We have time to pick up the other stuff. Okay, more survival. Greater lay on hands. Yeah, we'll do greater lay on hands for now. Inspiring Triumph. Inspires on blah, so 6.5 meter radiance, all defenses for 12.5 seconds. Deprive the unworthy. Aegis of Loyalty. So confused, charmed, and dominated characters have severe accuracy penalties when attacking the paladin. Additionally, the Paladin's attacks against such characters do minimal damage and always end the effect. That'd be useful. Inspiring Triumph. This is a passive thing. Oh, when it downs an enemy. So it's depending on her killing stuff. That's a good one. Think the choice is obvious? Obvious is not a choice. Unconscious ally, bring him back to life. It's so obvious. It's so obvious it's not there. Tense Flames it is. Now you aren't going to be able to finish the game ever. That's what Google is for, though. Or hacking. Being so obvious it blinded you, and now I have no idea what it is. Me neither. Hastening Exhortation. Inspires urgency in one of the Paladin's allies, increasing his or her attack speed. 3 per rest. Righteous Soul. Paladin's pure soul resists all invading forces, granting a bonus to defense against poison and disease, as well as charm, dominate, frighten, and terrified effects. These effects also have their durations reduced by 5 seconds. Passive. Yes. So nothing, I don't want any of this stuff, right? Suffering. Defense, hold the line. +1 enemies engaged. Yeah, so probably actually need that. She's supposed to be our tank now. And last level. Inspiring Triumph. This is the defense one every time she kills something. Drive the unworthy. This one, though. Somebody's confused, charmed, or dominated. She smacks them and it breaks that, right? Reinforcing Exhortation. It's an allied target. Coordinated attacks. Paladin fights in perfect synergy with the closest ally, attacking the same foe, providing the ally with an accuracy bonus. Healing Chain. Targets a single ally for healing, but the effect continues to jump between allies up to 6 times. The loyalty one. Coordinated attacks. This is always on. They're hitting the same target. Yes, we'll do that one. Okay, so that's you. And now...
Well met, friend.
Yes, yes. So your stuff. Now we're going to respec. Miss Barbarian, because she was spec'd out to be dual wielding, want her to be two-handed for this new sword we picked up. It'll be fine. Accurate Carnage, +5 to accuracy. Always on. Barbaric Blow. 1 per encounter. Full attack, stuff. Area effect. +30% of hits converted to crits. That's a nice one. So it's one of the two. So this one is once per encounter. This one is always on. So we will do always on first. I mean, she'll get in both of them eventually, but hopefully. Survival. Definitely want to get up to 7. Frenzy. Sends a barbarian into a frenzied state, granting a might constitution attack speed bonus by causing deflection penalty. Savage Defiance. Channels his or her irrepressible determination, regenerate a large amount of endurance once per encounter. Blooded. Causes the barbarian to lash out when in pain, granting a bonus to damage for as long as his or her endurance is below 50%. Wild Sprint. Faster. Barbaric Blow. Barbarian deals a massive blow, causing additional crits and extra damage on crits. Carnage is not affected. Once per encounter. Instant stuff. Frenzy. Savage Defiance. Brute Force. Barbarian hits so hard that ordinary means of defense can be easily overpowered. On attacks that normally target deflection, the barbarian will instead attack fortitude if it is a lower defense. Maybe. One stands alone. Barbarian makes a courageous stand against all attackers. Grants a melee damage bonus when the barbarian is adjacent to 2 or more enemies, and the barbarian cannot be flanked unless engaged by more than 3 enemies. Bloodlust. Imparts an unquenchable bloodlust to the barbarian, increasing his or her speed temporarily in battle once he or she is personally downed at least 2. So more attack speed. Kill stuff, swim faster. Let's do Frenzy first. You can't be a barbarian if you can't go into a frenzy, right? Okay, down on survival now. Greater Frenzy. Cultivates a barbarian in a rage, granting additional bonuses while under the effects of frenzy. So +2 to might, +2 to constitution, once per encounter. Stuff. It's all, everything else here is other classes, so yes please. Oh, look at all the choices. So, brute force. That one. Thick skin. +3 damage reduction. Threatening presence. Barbarian mere presence becomes so intimidating as to fill approaching enemies with nauseating dread. As long as the barbarian is stationary, nearby enemies may be sickened. And it's passive. Bloodlust. More attack speed. Killed at least 2 enemies swinging faster. Bloodthirst. After killing an enemy, a barbarian's recovery is waived, allowing them to attack again immediately. So many good choices there. More enemies need to flank, do more damage. Nothing there, so offense. Savage attack. So by attacking with unbridled ferocity, characters are able to sacrifice melee accuracy for a significant boost in damage. Two-handed style, though. Grants a damage bonus while wielding two-handed melee weapon. More damage. Yes, please. Barbaric Shout. Let's add a dreadful shout, terrifying enemies in the area of effect. 2 per rest. Raise from caster, terrified for 23 seconds. Vengeful defeat. Exacts a final revenge when the barbarian reduced to 0 endurance, causing him to perform instant carnage full attack at everyone in range. 2 meters and AoE full attack. Bloodthirst. Lust. Kill 2, go faster. Fear. Let's do fear. So nothing here, really. Since it's poison, right? Where's it? Oh, grants and venom strike 3 per rest. Savage attack. Damage done by implements, wands, scepters, and dots. All attacks at enemies with low endurance convert some hits to crits, and those crits to do additional damage. Grants bloody slaughter. Plus 20% of his hits converted to crits against targets with low endurance. Plus 0.5 to crit damage multiplier against targets with low endurance. Smack around some more, or weapon focus. Poleaxe, flail. What's this do? Sword. Isn't. So is sword every sword? No, there's a great sword. So plus 6 accuracy. Savage attack. With low endurance. Define what's low endurance? What's that actual number mean? I guess it doesn't really matter. What are they gonna do? I messed up. Too late now. Not gonna worry about it. Eye of the Storm, Heart of Fury, Heart of Fury. Barbarian swings viciously in a lightning quick flurry, taking on all comers. Each quick weapon attacks every nearby enemy, doing extra damage, inflicting carnage if applicable. Once per encounter. Use full attack, damage, accuracy. Boom. Hit everything though, right? Eye of the Storm. Barbarian cannot be engaged by enemies that are more than 1 level lower than him or her. It does not prevent the barbarian from being attacked in melee. More than one level below. Bloodthirst. So mere presence becomes intimidating, so as the field approaches. So as long as he's not moving, it does the sickening stuff. 1.48 meter radius. Sickened is reduces all attributes are reduced by 1. Fortitude and will are reduced by 10. Thick-skinned. So this is just defense, so might as well. Okay. So, party change. Those two in the front. She's the main tank. Saying Gimpy is in position to do whatever. Go from there. Okay. Adventure time. I guess I should check AIs too, huh? Just to be sure.
This place.
I'm ready.
As beautiful as it can be with the absence of children.
Yeah, I will not use any spells or abilities. How about explain the devotion, smart enemy at its first opportunity. Zealous focus is enabled by default. Disabled on guess. Defend. Berserk. That's fine. Okay. Let's go back downstairs and see what else we can see down there. Level 11. We'll finish this someday. And go down to level 12.
Slowly now.
So now we're talking to bug people, and what else is going on down here? Oh, we're not done yet. You have to go all the way over there. So we have bug people, or sorry, spider people. Beetles that are trying to eat us. Crazy undead people that are trying to eat us, maybe.
And what does the flame reveal?
They do an update on this game. I don't remember this dungeon in your keep. This is, I have no idea. This is underneath, though. This is the dungeon under the keep. I have no idea. This is the first time I'm playing this, so I have no idea if stuff is new or not. But welcome back, Del. It was an update after Avowed released. It's been a while since I played, but I don't remember this dungeon. Hurricane seems to be fairly familiar with it, so I don't know I don't know how many times he's been through the game, so he might know. But I think he's asleep now, so. No, which way? North or south? Let's go north. Somebody just saw us, like we weren't even not stealthed. Yeah, it's a... Smack that one.
Tell me.
Sprint counter does a massive blow, causing crits and stuff. Yell. Frenzy. Frenzy. Paralyzation.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
I have a feeling we're going to want to keep being melee for a little bit.
I'm ready.
Not with these are allies with unshaken confidence, increasing their damage reduction, converting a portion of incoming hits.
Lead the way.
Sure.
I'll see what's ahead.
Slow down a little bit.
There's something you don't see every day.
So many traps. You loser. Is this machine part? The exact purpose of this bizarre mechanism is unknown, though it was found within one of the broken machines within the lower reaches of an Iguithan ruin. It seems largely comprised of Adra and contains several loops of copper. Okay. No, stop.
Hey there. Sure.
If there's anything else in here. The answer would be no. So many traps that we never see, right? Tense the comma.
I shall be discreet.
More diamonds. Yes, you don't see that every day. What, see 3 traps in a row like that? No, not really. Adra Animat. Oh, this is going to be going well. Wow. So much for stealth. Of course, you guys suck at stealth, so we didn't really give you any. Look, it's a spirit. He just ran around us like we weren't even there. Again, just run around like nobody's even there. So,
Hey there.
Tell me. I'm ready.
high stun. Good holy stuff, I guess. I don't know. So Gimpy's getting his ass kicked.
I'm ready.
Los obreros se
Paris!
Show him how it's done!
What's this? Shield, blah, blah, blah.
Whew, good thing I sold most of my jewelry.
Hey, Spirit. The Spirit stands stiffly at attention, her gaze focused on the end of the hallway, and one arm bears up a heavy round shield, though the rippling blur of soul energy obscures what lies upon it. Hello. Her head turns a little. They've passed the Blight Forges. If the Overseers live, we may stop them yet in the chambers beneath, she snorts. If Cabaros and his pack of scheming wizards haven't betrayed us. The mob may be on us soon. Better to make peace with whatever god will have you. She pauses, looking at you. Are you afraid? No. Of course. Not you nor I, she turns away. Nor are your hands shaking, no matter you're here. We'll bring a fight to them that they will remember. I do not fear the battle. I fear what will become of our Lord once we are victorious. What further madness the children of the wheel will pour into his ears. Perhaps he would stop once his son is returned to him, but will they let him? Children of the wheel. This is their doing. None of this would have happened if not for them. They have driven our great Lord from grief into madness, pushed him into these deeds. She pauses. He was a great king. Perhaps he will be again. Come, we will rally the defense at the steps, funnel them into our blades. With the animets beside us, they won't stand, eh? Spirit gasps, wordlessly mouth agape. She gropes for something at her back, unseen, and takes his listing step sideways away from you. Her eyes wide, gaze into yours. You traitor. Her legs buckle and she falls in them, and as she falls, the misty light which form her shape thin and scatter. Wasn't me. Just want to point that out. That was not me.
Whew, good thing I sold most of my jewelry.
Another animat. Behind us? Somewhere. Going back this way. Wants the squishies? Who's squishy? There's no squishies there.
What? That's it!
Smite him.
What?
Lead the way.
She's already doing her stuff automatically, so we're good. Problem?
I shall be discreet.
Hello Gimpy, it
Sure.
is time to take a break. Go get some more water while you are up. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support, or you can watch the ads during the break, or you can type !treats in chat. Thank you. The stream ends in 1 hour.
Okay, so we take a break, get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. Talk to Mrs. Gimpy because she did come home a few minutes ago. So see how her afternoon went. We'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video. Be back shortly.